So I've always known that I wanted to do something more with my life, something more than just the regular 8 to 5, clocking in, punch the time card, but I didn't really know what that meant. Ever since I was really young, I've always been interested in overseas missions. When I was young, I had a babysitter whose family was, they were missionaries in the Philippines, and they had a kid my age, and I always thought it was so cool to just hear the stories that they told and that they were overseas serving the Lord, doing His work, being the hands and feet. But I was young and I didn't really know what to do with that, other than the fact that it was a deep longing in my heart that really touched me. Fast forward until I was in high school, I went on my first overseas mission trip, and it completely changed my life. It opened my eyes to how fortunate we are here in the United States, and that there's just so much need in the world, and the Lord can fill that need. But even then, I didn't really know what to do. I knew that the next step was going to college, getting an education. And in college, I kind of bounced around a little bit. I started in one thing and knew that wasn't it. And when I met with my advisor, he asked me, "Kayla, what do you want to do with your life?" And the only thing that I could come up with and kept coming back to was that I want to help people. Well, I didn't know what that meant or how to really attain that in a real life job. I knew I didn't want to, be a doctor or help in that capacity. That just wasn't for me. I love that people are able to do it and willing to do it, but it's just not for me. And so we settled on teaching. And I absolutely love it. I love the College of Education. But the whole time I still just wasn't sure if this was the right next step for me, of graduating and then immediately getting a job and just hit the ground running, jumping into the real world. But I was wrestling with this, and during the summer, I was listening to a podcast, and on this podcast, the lady was talking about how her and some of her friends went on the world race. And I was like, oh, the world race sounds awesome. I don't really know what to do with that information, just thought it sounded cool, never looked it up, never anything, forgot about it. Then, fast forward about 6 months later, I was outside of my hometown driving around a curve. The radio was off, which it's never off. I love listening to music. And all of a sudden, the world race popped into my head, and I thought, you need to go on the world race. And I believe that was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. Like I said, I'd forgotten about it. I couldn't come up with that on my own. And so I believe that it was the Holy Spirit speaking to me in that moment and reassuring me that this is the path that I need to go down. I do need to pursue helping people in the capacity such as missions. I do need to help people and serve the Lord at the same time, and that is exactly what the World Race is all about. The World Race is an 11-month-long mission trip where I will be traveling with 18 other people to 3 different regions of the world. We will be traveling to Central America, South America, and Africa. So it's kind of crazy. We live out of a backpack. It's a big backpack, 60 liters, but it is a backpack. And we have a tent and a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad, and that is what we live out of for 11 months. Basically, the point of all of this is just stripping all of the luxuries that we know and love here in the United States, stripping all of that away from us so we only can depend on God. The point of us all traveling together so that we can have Christian community to walk alongside daily, serving the Lord, serving the people of these communities in these countries that we will be traveling to, and really just doing life together for the betterment of the kingdom. We will be doing anything from helping with vacation Bible schools to helping at orphanages, holding and rocking little babies, to teaching English classes, to going on the street corner, buying people coffee, and just worshiping and just telling them about what the Lord has done in my life and what He can do in their lives. So not only is the World Race a commitment for 11 months, but it is also a big financial commitment. In order to go on the World Race, I must raise $18,700 to go towards my trip. This includes lodging while we're overseas, all of our overseas flights and transportation and bus tickets and airfare and everything, as well as we will get a food allowance. So everything for that 11 months will be included once we raise that money. Really, $18,700 sounds like a huge amount, which it is, but it breaks down to roughly $1,700 here in the United States. And so if you think about it, really, by the time I would live in the United States and have rent and utilities and everything such of that, a car payment, insurance, everything like that, really it breaks down to not that outrageous. But like I said, it is a big financial burden, and believe it or not, I just don't have that money to pull out of my pocket. So I have been fundraising, and there has been many people who have graciously donated, and I'm almost halfway to that goal. I never thought I would be here doing this, and once I wanted to do it, I didn't know how I was going to find enough people with enough financial capability to help me. But if you have donated, thank you so much. Thank you just doesn't even seem like enough. But if what we're doing and what me and my team is going to be doing for the next 11 months sounds like something interesting to you, sounds like you want to partner with me, with my team, the easiest way for you to donate is on my blog, which is kaylacockins.theworldrace.org. I'll say it one more time, kaylacockins.theworldrace.org. And that is the easiest way to stay up to date on all things me and my team. I will be posting blog posts, which I'll be writing out and typing out throughout the 11 months, so you can partner with me and stay up to date on everything that my team and I are doing. On my blog, you can also click the donate button. There's a bar across the top that shows my fundraising totals so far, and there's a little donate button. But please only donate if the Lord is leading you to partner with me. No guilt whatsoever. If you can't donate, I just want you to be a part of my journey and just see what the Lord has for me and my team the next 11 months. And of course, if you're here, you know that I have a YouTube channel, so please subscribe to that too. This is my first time vlogging, so bear with me. There probably will be some bumps along the way, but I'm so excited to actually show you more of what my day-to-day will look like and what my team's day-to-day will look like through these videos. So what's next? My team and I launch in January. So at the start of January, we will go down to Atlanta, get the last few training sessions in, and then we will fly out. Before then though, here coming up at the end of October, my team and I, we're all from all around the country. We will fly down to Gainesville, Georgia, to the Adventures in Mission headquarters, which is the organization that houses the World Race, and we will undergo training camp. They will put us through a bunch of different scenarios. We will get out all of our gear that we will be traveling with for 11 months, learn how to set up our tent and take it down and pack it away and set it back up and take it back down, and really just start building relationships with the people that I will be traveling with over the next 11 months, and really just start to lean into this Christian community that God will bless over the next 11 months, and really just start building relationships They will put us through a bunch of different scenarios at training camp. So more to come on that. But for right now, thank you for tuning in. More to come later. Catch you later.